Good morning and welcome back to Adventure Planet, where today you find me here at Germany's most popular theme park. It is, of course, the absolutely incredible Europa Park. And like I say, it is Germany's most popular theme park, but also the second most visited theme park across all of Europe, next to Disneyland Paris. Now, it opened back in 1975 and is actually owned and run by the Mack family. So the majority of the 13 coasters found inside here are all manufactured by Mack Rides. Interestingly enough, it originally opened as actually like a showcase for Mack Rides roller coaster and ride designs, which is quite cool. Now, it's set over a pretty huge 235 acres of land, so it's a big park this, and it's all split into 16 different themed areas, all based on different countries. Of course, there's also 6 themed hotels here. 4 of them are 4-star superior, 2 of them are 4-star, really spectacularly themed hotels and worth staying in if you haven't done so already. There's also camping options here, and also the resort's water park, Rulantica, is only a minute's transfer away, and that park itself has over 30 different slides and attractions to take advantage of. It's an absolutely incredible resort, this. Cannot wait to get back inside and ride such classics like Silver Star, Euromir, Wodan, Blue Fire Megacoaster. We got lots of flats to check out. We can record on ride, so I've got my chest-mounted GoPro ready to go. Oh, it's going to be a great day. It's feeling a little bit cold at the moment, but it is expected to warm up throughout the day, and best part, it's supposed to be staying dry, which is a bit of a change from yesterday. If you've seen the travel vlog, if you've not seen that, check that out, which basically covers my trip from the UK down here to Germany. So take a look at that if you are thinking of perhaps coming out here yourself and want some ideas or advice on how to get here and what to take advantage of. Park hours today, 6 a.m, I wish it was, 9 a.m. through until 6 p.m, although the close times here does depend on crowd capacity. On very busy days, they do extend those closing times, which is good to know. But today, I don't think it's going to be quite that busy. We are just the other side of Easter now, although, like I say, with it being the second most visited park in all of Europe, you know, not quite so busy at Europa Park is still very busy compared to other parks across Europe and certainly the UK. So we'll see how we go. Let's head on in. Cannot wait to get started. It's Europa Park in 2023. Let's go. And just on the other side of this entrance plaza then, and straight away we are into the awesomely themed German area of the park. And yeah, it's looking pretty busy, certainly in this area. Obviously, we've just had rope drop Voltarium off to the left there, which still, as of 2023, is still Europa Park's single most expensive attraction. Opened in 2017 and is an absolutely awesome flying theatre type ride. Oh yeah, look at this. Europa Park certainly knows how to do theming. It's one of the best themed parks in all of Europe. Got some entertainment out here. Hey! Making everybody jump. Yeah, look at this. Love this area. Lots of shops to be found in the German themed area across the left and right sides here. The Voltarium Laden shop is also really well themed. And we got some Schatzkammer. Look, if there's any if there's any Germans watching, or anybody that can, you know, speak fluent German, I'm going to apologize right now for any of my pronunciations of most of the words around this park. But yeah, look at this. Absolutely fantastic. Now, last year in 2022, Europa Park set an attendance record of 6 million visitors, which was actually an incredible recovery from the COVID-19 pandemic, which actually saw visitor numbers drop to just 2.5 million in 2020. Hey! Love the entertainment here. Got a little stage over there. Fantastic. All the shops lining down here. We're going to head over to France. Well, the France-themed area, of course, we are very close to France, pretty much on the French border right here. But we're going to head over to the France area and grab our first ride of the day, which is going to be Silver Star, the B&M Stunner. Let's head over to that now. and check out the ride queue time. Hopefully not too bad today, but we shall see when we get there. Euro Tower, fantastic. Let's go take a look. And just walking through the Italy themed area right now, and yeah, look at this. Ah, honestly, if only UK parks had this kind of theming. Absolutely fantastic. Audio playing all throughout the area as well. It is a stunning park, this is. Always blows me, it hasn't got any worse. Absolutely fantastic. Euro Tower there, opened in 1983. 246 feet, that one, so it's just a little bit taller than Silver Star. And like I say, that's where I'm going to head over to right now in the French themed area. It's such a beautiful park, this. Geisterschloss. I am so sorry. I really am. Yeah, look at this. Absolutely fantastic. Of course, we have a 2-day visit here to Europa Park. The horror themed shop there. All the skulls and the skull goblets and the dragons. He's great. And then of course you've got the Magic Cinema 4D there as well. Again, look at the entrance facade to this. I mean, it's just incredible, it really is. Absolutely fantastic. Anyway, before I get too sidetracked, let's head to Silver Star. And here we are in the French themed area then. Eurosat Can Coaster there. You'll be forgiven for thinking that we're actually at Epcot. We're not. Look at this. Absolutely fantastic. There's a really cool projection mapping show that actually takes place on that kind of golf ball structure there during various events throughout the year. Oh, it's absolutely fantastic. And just in the background there, our destination, Silver Star. Manufactured by B&M, opened in 2002. 240 feet high with speeds of 79 miles an hour. And actually, it's joint 4th for the tallest coaster in Europe. Interestingly enough, the coaster that it's actually joint with can be found here in Germany as well, actually over at Hansa Park. Oh, it's absolutely amazing here. All the French themed restaurants there. All the fountain packages. All the alfresco dining around here as well. And there's the entrance to Eurosat Can Coaster. We'll be getting on there a little bit later as well. It's an indoor coaster, that one, so you won't see too much on the GoPro. I will film on ride regardless. Absolutely fantastic. All the themed audio around as well. The back of the 4D cinema there. Magic Cinema. And here we are, the entrance to Silver Star. Let's head on in. 25-minute advertised wait time, not too bad. In the queue line for Silver Star then. And as you can see, the ride is actually sponsored by Mercedes-Benz. Hence the name Silver Star, of course. So in the queue line and on the exit line as well, you can see some pretty awesome Mercedes-Benz motors. Yeah, you got all the F1 cars, all the pictures to do with Mercedes-Benz F1 career. Been waiting in the queue line now for about 15 minutes. Not much further to go. dispatch on Silverstar then. And like I said earlier in the vlog, we're not too far away from France. You can actually see France from the top of this lift hill. Great views. Feet, 79 mile an hour. We're on row number 3. It's Silverstar. Yeah! Oh, nice bit of airtime. Ejector coming up now. Wow! Yes. Come into the brake run. What a ride. Absolutely fantastic B&M Hyper that. And some on-ride footage there then of the B&M Hyper Silverstar. Like I say, opened here at the park in 2002 and was actually the first coaster built here at Europa Park that wasn't manufactured by Mack Rides, and it's a fantastic coaster that. Some great pops of airtime and some incredible ejector airtime on that mid-course. I have to say, I'm not sure if I prefer it above Mako at SeaWorld in Orlando. It's a lot higher and it is quicker. However, with Mako, you've got the location around that kind of lake, and you've got that really cool section right before the final brake run when you get really close to the lake. I'm kind of in two minds. I think they're kind of joint in my head. Neither of them are as good as Shambhala at Portaventura in Spain. However, regardless of all of that, Silverstar is an absolutely fantastic ride. And again, kind of reminds me of Hyperion at Energylandia, the way it goes out over the car park. It's a, you know, it's a car park coaster, and it offers some fantastic views of the park as well. And like I say, you can actually see across to France at the top of that lift hill. Anyway, let's go and explore some more of Europa Park. And outside Madame Freudenrich's store here. I think that's how you say it. But yeah, again, really, really well kept park this. Really well maintained, really clean. And again, the theming around here, still in the French section of the park, is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, look at this. Also worth noting as well, that dogs are actually welcome here in the park, as long as they're actually kept on a lead, kept close to their owners. And you have, like, you know, the necessary doggy bags and pooper scoop in case they need to do their business. One of the many flat rides here at the park then, just off to the right there. We're actually going to head down to the Russian part of the park now and get a ride on Euromir. It's a Mack Rides spinning coaster. And it's actually one of the longest coasters out there at nearly 5 minutes. Nearly 5 minutes long. Matterhorn Blitz just off to the right there. Look at this theming though. Never fails to amaze me, this park. It is, I think, my favorite theme park in Europe. You know, don't get me wrong, I love Disney. Disneyland Paris is a great park, and I'm long overdue a visit to that one. However, Europa Park, I do think it's a class of its own. It really is. Absolutely fantastic. Well, Olympia basketball over there with all your cuddly toys. Fantastic. And let's head over to Euromir then, but right in front of us, as you can see by the hoardings, is going to be one of the new areas due to open in 2024. This will be the new Croatia themed area, featuring a new roller coaster. Now thought to be named Voltron, this is going to be a Mack Rides Big Dipper. And as you can hear, lots of work still going on inside. Used to be a massive satellite dish here that you could see when you come to the outside section of Euromir at the back there. And that's all been gone, all been taken down. And you can just see some of the coaster at the back there. I'll see if I can get some better angles around the park. But yeah, coaster's still not quite in place. Probably about, I don't know, 75% there. But this is where that new themed land will be, and I'm sure it will be just as superb as the rest of the park. And this is about as close as I can get to the new coaster from ground level. We'll be able to get some much better views when we're actually on Euromir. However, that is the supposedly named Voltron Coaster, due to open next year. Like I say, it's going to be a Mack Rides Big Dipper, so similar to Lost Gravity at Wallaby Holland, if you've ever ridden that. It's going to be about 105 feet tall and about 4,500 feet in length, with top speeds of 56 miles an hour. Now, this actually was originally due to open last year. However, they've had issues with the supply of various materials for the land and the coaster itself, I believe, which has inevitably pushed it back to 2024. You can actually see simulations of this on YouTube, and it looks to be an absolutely fantastic ride. As you can see there, you've just got sections of the track that haven't yet been put in. Can't get a very clear view because there's a lot of trees and stuff around here. However, like I say, we'll get some better views from the top of Euromir. Speaking of, let's head on that now. And here we are at the entrance to Euromir then. Opened here in the park in 1997. It's actually named after the Russian space station. Now, there is a free virtual queue that you could take advantage of for this ride. However, as of now, there are no spaces left available. So we're going to have to queue for the advertised wait time of 40 minutes. Usually they get queue times pretty accurate here at Europa Park. The 25 minutes for Silver Star was bang on the money. So let's queue up for the 40 minutes for this ride and listen to some awesome German trance. Trance massive. It's Euromir. And we've got a dispatch on the almost 5-minute long Euromir. Hey! Hello, little space dude. Hello. And here we go with more of that Russian trance as we ascend the spiral lift hill. Hey. It's a long spiral lift hill, this one. It takes me back to my raving days. About to head back outside then. Yay! And what great views of the Voltron Coaster. Look at that. That new themed area. Such a unique ride, this. Hello. really is something else, this ride. Like I say, opened in 1997. It's a Mack Rides spinning coaster. There's a lot of noise coming from the new Croatia area. Hey! All right, it's time to ride. Let's go. Almost 5 minutes. Hey! Woo! Hey! Oh! Oh wow! Hey, it's quite intense, this. Hey! Hey! Ah! Oh, into the brake run. That is intense. That is a surprisingly tense coaster, that one. Absolutely awesome. And some on-ride footage there then of Euromir here at Europa Park in the Russian section. And you know what? It's a unique little ride, that, and also surprisingly, hey, surprisingly pretty intense. I felt quite dizzy when I pulled into the brake run there. So maybe if you're not a fan of the big intense rides, then perhaps this one may not be for you. But yeah, like I say, really, really unique, almost 5 minutes long, with, to be fair, 3 minutes of that almost is just climbing the spiral lift hill inside that structure after your dispatch. But yeah, like I say, offers fantastic views. As you come outside for the first time, usually you would see that huge satellite dish that used to be there. All that theming is now completely gone and has taken place with obviously the construction of the Voltron Coaster and the new Croatia themed area, which, yeah, looks like there's a lot of work to be done there, but obviously, you know, we're talking not opening until 2024, so plenty of time still left for that. Hey, fantastic little ride, that Mack Rides spinner, opened here in 1997. And there's the little Station Island monorail then, or the Skyline. And as you've just seen as well, the train just going past, little transport ride. And that's the great thing about Europa Park. It's not all intense rides here. There's such a variety of kind of track rides, transport rides, dark rides, water rides. It really has got the full package here. As you can see, little car ride through the back here. Nice planting and stuff going on here as well. Hey. Yeah, there's such a variety of rides here. Just heading into the Luxembourg themed area now. And that's the nice thing, that, you know, it can offer that break from the sort of bigger, more intense coasters and other rides. Got a little cocktail van over there. Nice little fountain package in the floor here as well. Got snacks and drinks off to the left. And some more great theming around here as well. You got Food Loop just behind me there in this building. Looks fantastic. And obviously you've got the wait times here, as you can see. Not too bad today. Some of the bigger coasters are kind of almost at an hour. It's 11:35 now. And yeah, nice to see some more entertainment out here as well. What's he got, a monkey? Lots of outdoor seating as well, which is good to see. You've got the main monorail that runs across the top here as well. Some menus around the park there. Ed and Edda Euromouse. Love these manhole covers as well. Mack Europa Park with the old skyline on there of the park itself. It just looks absolutely fantastic. This is Josefina's Magical Imperial Journey. It's been here since 1978. It was actually rethemed back in 2022, and this year, 2023, we've actually got these new boats. And I gotta say, they look fantastic. Great ride this, great fountain package. And the theming and the hedges at the back as well. And of course the audio. Yeah, love the new boats. Nice and colourful. And there you can just see the model of the new boats there for 2023. And this ride is practically a walk-on, just a couple of minutes wait. And like I say, this is one of those rides that just breaks up the intensity of the bigger rides here at the park. It's a lovely ride this as well, offers some great photo opportunities. And yeah, for pretty much a walk-on, let's do it. And here we are on Josefina's Magical Imperial Journey then, on these new boats. And look at that, got my own little table. Could bring some food on here, have a nice little picnic. Maybe I'll bring my laptop down tomorrow and do some editing while I'm sat on here. Wonderfully themed though this. Like I say, some great photo opportunities as well, as it tells the story of Josefina. A little cat in the back there on his swing. And a real life duck. Yeah, some great fountain packages on here as well. Looks fantastic at night this, with all the coloured fountains. It's the Sea House restaurant. Hey! Quack. Little teapots there and cups. Yeah, beautiful little ride this. And like I say, certainly does look the part at night. All these fountains, all different colours. And the planting and the hedges around here as well. All the little topiaries. A little wheelbarrow. There she is. Yeah, look at this. Well timed. And as good and as nice as this ride is then, we got to this point of the ride and we've come to a stop. Been sat here for about 5 minutes now and the fountains have just been turned off. Not quite sure how much longer we're going to be sat here, but they're usually pretty good operations wise here at Europa Park. So hoping we won't be sat here for too much longer. And after this ride we're going to be heading to the Iceland area of the park and Blue Fire Megacoaster, the original Mack Rides launch coaster here. We'll head to that one as soon as we get started again here. Hey, and we're back in operation again, just coming into the tunnel level of here. I like to call it the tunnel of love. Great to see these changes here. All the screens in the back there. Yeah, we didn't come to a stop for too long there, just over 5 minutes. Yeah, this is great in here. There you are, that brings us to the end of Josephina's magical Imperial journey. Nice relaxing ride there. Hey! Hello! Great to see some street theatre. Always get plenty of that here in Europa Park. And from the Austrian theme section then into Scandinavia. Norway, Iceland, Sweden, and some more incredible theming around here. There you go, your rebound games. These are nice. Yeah, look at this. Got the Fjord restaurant just in front. And again, theming on another level here. The old shark there. Great smells around here as well. You've got quite a few eateries around here. There's the Fjord restaurant. And we've got the Fjord Rapids down here. There you go. Quite a soaker, this one. Can definitely get wet. And apparently you don't need to stay seated either. Yeah, it is a pretty big soaker, that one. But we're heading in this direction to the original Mack Rides launch coaster, Blue Fire Megacoaster. Look at this guy here, hanging off the bridge with, what is that, a catfish latched to his backside? Oh dear. So as you're queuing for Blue Fire Megacoaster then, you'll also get to witness the You'll-Be-Go virtual reality. A number of things here that you can try, including riding Blue Fire itself. Yeah, as you can see, safety's paramount there. You're all keeping your distance. It's all monitored by the staff here. You wear these headsets with the controllers. You enjoy a little bit of virtual reality. Not for me today though. I'm here to ride the coasters. And worth noting that there is a single rider line to take advantage of here on the Blue Fire Megacoaster. That's what I've done, and there's just a 5-minute wait. Time to get on. And we've got a dispatch then on Blue Fire Megacoaster. Row number 2. And here we go. 0 to 62 in 2.5 seconds, so not the fastest out there. But of course, this is one of the originals. Uh-oh. Wow! Oh yes! 105-foot tall loop. Whoa! Whoa! 4 inversions. There's 3. Whoa! Great interaction with Wodan there. Superb inversion, that one. And into the brake run. Fantastic ride. And one of the prototype launch coasters from Mack Rides. And some on-ride footage there then of Blue Fire Megacoaster here in the Icelandic region of Europa Park. And yeah, not too bad. It's not an exceptional coaster, this one. Like I say, there's quicker out there, and you know, the layout isn't all that spectacular either. However, you've got to think this was kind of, like I said on ride, kind of the prototype LSM launch coaster. Hey! From Mack Rides. Wodan is a noisy coaster from Mack Rides anyway, so yeah, you've got to kind of give it that kind of respect. It's a great ride. Best part of the ride for sure is that final inversion, kind of like that inline twist, which is really, really cool. Really kind of throws you out of your seat. Reminds me a little bit of the Mosasaurus roll from Velocicoaster. Anyway, from one Icelandic coaster to the other then, it's now time for Wodan Timbur Coaster. This is the park's only wooden coaster, and yeah, look, we've said before in previous vlogs, Wickerman is my favourite wooden coaster in the UK. However, favourite wooden coaster in all of Europe is this Wodan Timbur Coaster. Absolutely fantastic. Features those Millennium Flyer trains as well, with the smoother polyurethane wheels instead of steel, which gives it a little bit more of a comfortable ride. However, it is a noisy beast. Hey! Let's head on to Wodan Timbur Coaster. This theming in the queue line for Wodan is fantastic. What a beast.
Ouais, c'est sûr.
Oh, we got a dispatch on Wodan there. 2012 GCI coaster. It's a loud one. The best wooden coaster in Europe. Like I say, manufactured by GCI back in 2012. Great views. No flame effects, but let's go. Way! And into the brake run.
Oh, c'est trop
Hold on. I gotta let my soul catch up. What a wooden coaster. What a masterpiece. And some on-ride footage there then of Wodan Timber Coaster. Hey! And look, I gotta say, absolutely, that is the best wooden coaster in Europe, if not the best wooden coaster out there. It's everything a wooden coaster should be. It's got the airtime, it's pacey, it breaks your spine. It's absolutely fantastic. I tell you what, I really have no words for that coaster. It is truly fantastic. The Millennium Flyer trains, nice padded seats on there. Like I say, the polyurethane wheels offer that smoother experience, which might not be up everyone's street. They may prefer it to be a little bit more rough and ready. But hey, I cannot fault that. By far and away, the best wooden coaster for me personally that I've ever ridden. It truly is that fantastic. Anyway, gonna go grab some food now. It's just gone 2 p.m. Hey, just gone 2 p.m. Gonna grab some lunch and yeah, see what we can find around the rest of the park. Still got plenty more coasters to ride on yet. Like I say, we are gonna be doing day 2 here tomorrow, where there'll be a second vlog coming up, and I'll also be getting some 4K on-ride POVs for the channel as well. Let's go and check out some more of the park. So for food then, I've decided to come back to the Austria themed section and get myself a nice schnitzel box. And I gotta say, it's really nice. Schnitzel box plus a Coke Zero was 13 euros. Not too bad. And that'll fill a hole for more rides later on. Fantastic. And here's the Fjord Rapids ride then, just as I'm starting to make my way back around to go on the Piraten in Batavia dark ride here. I'm actually in the virtual queue for that ride. And for those that don't know the history of this area, the whole Scandinavia section, or most of the Scandinavia section here, including the Piraten in Batavia dark ride, was actually destroyed by a pretty vicious fire back in 2018, thought to be started because of a technical fault to do with this ride here back at the station. It was actually a really bad fire that leveled most of this area. However, it's all been rebuilt, including the Piraten in Batavia dark ride, which reopened back in 2020. So I've not actually done this version of the ride, so I'm looking forward to getting back on and seeing all the changes that they've made. I've heard good things about it, so let's head on right now. And here we are in the queue line then for Piraten in Batavia. Great theming in here as well. The screen at the back there. This guy's fast asleep. And here we go then on the new Piraten in Batavia.
Und wir schaffen es als Erste zum Feuertiger.
In my little boat. So yeah, like I say, the original version of this was completely gutted by that fire back in 2018. So this is all completely new. Hey, mist effects. Got a feeling we got a drop coming up. Hey. Oh wow. Look at this. Hey. Oh wow. Oh, the smell pods in here are fantastic. That smells amazing.
Du bist doch eine Magierin, oder? Alles, worum ich dich bitte, ist ein klein wenig Magie.
The pig on his head. Nice use of screens. Oh, again with the smell pods. This is awesome. And now the real life smells of the restaurant. It's making me hungry again. Look at this. Absolutely fantastic. And with that bump then, That is the 2020 version of Piraten in Batavia. On-ride footage there then of the new for 2020 Piraten in Batavia dark ride. And you know what, I gotta say, I think that's probably one of the best dark rides I've ever been on. It's absolutely no small thing to say that. Absolutely fantastic ride. The animatronics in there were absolutely amazing, plus a good use of screens in there as well. I can only just about remember the original of that, but that in there completely blew me away. As soon as you get over that first drop and you head on into the ride itself, absolutely fantastic. Smell pods in there, really, really good. And of course that end sequence where you kind of come through into the actual real restaurant was superb. Queued virtually for that one, only waited about 10 minutes, but again, the queue line in there, same with Wodan, so fantastically themed. You know, your waiting time for the queue just goes like that because there's so much stuff to see. Absolutely incredible. Really, really good ride, really, really impressed. 2020 Piraten in Batavia, come and ride it. And back into the Luxembourg themed area now then. There's a cute little flower ride. All the planting around here, all these flowers, all the different colors. Look at this. It really is amazing how well maintained this park is. But yeah, that's little Rota Baron. And Food Loop is just behind me here, looking pretty busy there. There's a big queue outside. Of course, Food Loop, this was the original roller coaster restaurant. Referring to the one at Alton Towers, of course. Fairly expensive inside here. Not enough to put people off by the looks of it. Still quite a big queue. Also, some good news. The park closing hours have been extended by 1 hour until 7 o'clock. So obviously it is pretty busy today. I feel like it's not too bad. The queue times haven't been ridiculous. But the good thing about the Europa Park, and what always has been great here, is the operations. They are absolutely fantastic in getting as many trains out on the track as possible. And also just getting through them. The queues are constantly moving. You're very, very rarely stopped standing in one place for longer than kind of 15-20 seconds at Europa Park. The operations are some of the best in the world. And it's been the same today. Absolutely amazing. But yeah, there you go. Open till 7 o'clock PM today, so we've got an extra hour of rides. And we're in the England area of the park now then. There's the Three Piglets pub and restaurant. You've got the Red Lion just down the back. Look at this, these manhole covers here. Leeds. Again, nice planting here. And a lovely British themed carousel. That looks nice. These little decorations on the trees here as well. Obviously got the Silverstone Piste over the back, which we had a look at earlier, and also you've got Sports Bar just towards the back there. Might even grab myself some food from this pub and restaurant. Starting to get a little peckish again. And we got a typical black cab here, and the Red Bus Travel Company. Hey, little junior flying carpet ride, just like the Jungle Bus or Sooty's Magic Bus. If you've ever been to Creeley. They've also got the London Taxi Company. Little Crazy Daisy ride. Looks a lot of fun, this one. And here we are in the brand new Liechtenstein area then. This actually is the 16th area of Europa Park and brand new for 2023. Not this ride though, this has been kind of fully revised, but this was actually built in 1996. So yeah, definitely seen this before, but yeah, this whole square here. Yeah, look at this mural on the floor here for the plaza. It all looks fantastic, nice and fresh around here. And yeah, that is the Liechtensteiner Bloemfahrt. Oh, I wish I hadn't said that. But yeah, it looks really nice and fresh around here. Like I say, all nice and clean, and this does look the part. Really, really nice. And I'm now in the Irish section of the park, and it's very farmyard themed here. Lots of sheep, these awesome tractors, and another coaster, the Bar Express. Manufactured by Art Engineering, opened in 2016, and actually, here it is. It's exactly the same layout as a coaster back home. Those of you who might recognize it from Legoland, it's of course Duplo Dino Coaster. 2-lap special on this one as well. And you know what they say, a cred's a cred. Let's get on. And we got a dispatch on the Bar Express. Like I say, manufactured by Art Engineering. Yay! And exactly the same manufacture and layout as Duplo Dino at Legoland. Hey, I was mistaken though. Unlike Duplo Dino, where you only do get a 2-lap special, this one's a 3-lap special. Hey, a little bit slower over the crest there than Duplo though. Hey! Love the sheep playing the guitar there. And here we go, 3rd lap. Nicely themed station as well. It's a really nice area, this island area. Like I say, kind of lots of farmyard animals everywhere, sheep, pigs. Really nice and colourful. Hey! And there we are, another cred to add. And I've come back into the Luxembourg area now then, because the Europa Park parade is just about to start. 25-minute show comes down this road right here, featuring Ed Euromouse, maybe even Snorri from Rulantica. Show will be starting soon. Coming up next, highlights of the parade. Hey! Love the car.
Cane vídeo! Vídeo! A Brasil! Tudo bem! Meu amor, tudo bem! Não! Não!
Hey, some of these floats are great. Hey, there they are. Love the bubble machine. And some highlights there then of the parade over in the Luxembourg area, just 25 minutes, featuring Ed Euromouse and friends. And yeah, the sun's starting to come out now, it's starting to warm up, we're at about 17 degrees now, which is really, really nice. And look at this theming, look at this, look at the landscaping of this park. Always blows me away here. It really does put our parks in the UK to shame. I really, really wish places like Alton Towers and Chessington were to really step up their theming over the next couple of years. We're starting to see it, but still, when you come to these theme parks in Europe, there really is no comparison. Truly superb. And here we are at the Arthur and the Minimoys theme section of the park then. Just a 35-minute advertised wait time for Arthur. Little Mack Rides powered coaster with spinning cars. Semi-enclosed, this one. Really, really good ride. And there she goes over the lake. Well, let's see. Advertised queue times have been pretty much on point today. And 35 minutes for this ride. That's definitely worth it. Look at this. Let's head on. It's such an immersive experience in here. The ride circling this area. You've got Jack's Deli over there, lots of seating, drink stations. And again, the audio and theming on point. And a little boutique shop through there. Absolutely incredible. And here we are on Arthur then. Advertised wait time 35 minutes. Waited 35 minutes. They are uncannily accurate with the queue times here today. Fantastic to see. Let's jump on. And we got a dispatch on Arthur. Here we go.
Hallo, bienvenue.
How you doing?
Für das große Abenteuer L'aventure.
Hey. That's a big old bee. Love this. And here we go for the first outside segment. Yay! Oh, yes. Paradise Alley. Otherwise known as a YouTube copyright. Hey. Oh, nice bit of seat vibration there. Hey. Oh, it's so good. The onboard audio is fantastic. Hello! Hey! Uh-oh.
Appuyez sur le bouton. Müsst den Knopf drücken.
Nice little interactive there on the restraints. And here we go over the lake. Hey! Hey! Woo! Hey! Fantastic. And there's Arthur. There he is.
Merci, mais la prochaine fois, venez plus vite. Richtig.
What a great ride. Never gets old. And some on-ride footage there then of Arthur. And I gotta say, I absolutely love that ride. This really is quite unique. Love the section over the lake, the vibrating seats as well, the immersive experience as you fly over kind of the indoor enclosed area where you look down on everybody. It really is such a fantastic part of the ride. And like I say, really quite unique and winner of a number of awards. Come down to Alpen Express now, then I'm going to hop on this. This has been here since 1984. However, VR was added in 2015, which I'm not actually going to opt for, in my opinion, until VR actually becomes much better. The headsets get lighter, graphics improve, all that kind of stuff. I really don't think it suits coasters. It's been the same for Kraken at SeaWorld, right the way through to Galactica at Alton Towers. It's never really a good thing to try, in my opinion. Try it if you've never done it before, but it's really not my idea of a good time on a coaster. So we're going to head on to this now. 20-minute advertised wait time, so I'm expecting it to be 20 minutes. Let's head on to the Alpen Express. And we got a dispatch on the Alpen Express then. Like I say, this has been here since 1984. Hey, with VR added in 2015. There's a 2-lap special. Hey, hey. Oh yes. Hey. And it's essentially a runaway mine train. Powered coaster, Mack Rides. Second lap. Hey! Hey! Love the theming in the caves here, it's great. Hey. Hey. Good interaction with the log flume as well. Great family coaster that. And some on-ride footage then of the Alpen Express. And yeah, essentially a runaway mine train, powered coaster from Mack Rides, which, like I say, has been here since 1984. And I gotta say, VR added in 2015, but like I said before, it's not a good idea to take advantage of it. And going by most of the people that were on the ride, not many people were wearing it either, which I can't say I blame them. It's one of those rides where you kind of hope that at some point in the future it does actually get removed, as it does slow down operations as well, with people having to put their headsets on and take them off at the end of the ride, etc. Otherwise, fantastic ride though. It's coming to the end of the day here at Europa Park, almost 7 o'clock. I'm going to finish the day off with a ride on the Eurosac Can-Can coaster, found over in the French section of the park. So let's head over there right now. And here we are back in the French section then, in front of this awesome structure that reminds me of being back at Epcot in Orlando. It is the Eurosac Can-Can coaster, opened here in 1989. It actually had a re-theme and a retrack in 2018, and also introduced VR, which I'm not going to take the ride up on that. I'm going to be riding without it. And it's also an enclosed coaster, pretty dark in here, so I'm not quite sure how much you'll see on the on-ride POV, but let's head on in anyway. Come and join me as we ride a little bit of Moulin Rouge. And here we go on the Can-Can coaster then. We got a dispatch. Again, not sure how much you're going to see here, but thanks for joining me anyway. Yeah, love all this. This is great. Oh, it's like being back on Euromere. Massive Eiffel Tower in the middle. What a great fun ride. And with that on-ride footage then on the Can-Can coaster, that brings me to the end of day one here at Europa Park. And apologies if you couldn't really see very much on the Can-Can coaster. It is very dark in there, but you know, thank you for joining me for the ride anyway. In terms of highlights for today, absolutely without a shadow of a doubt, it's been the operations and the theming here. It really, really is unparalleled. It's absolutely fantastic. Like I said earlier in the vlog, very rarely are you ever kind of just stood in one place in the queue line. It's constantly moving. They're constantly getting people in, very quick dispatches. Really, really impressed. Kind of makes a mockery, really, of our parks back in the UK. Theming as well, hard to pick a particular highlight around the park for theming because it's all just absolutely beautiful. Very well maintained, beautifully landscaped. Again, it's just up there with one of the best theme parks in the world. The virtual queuing system is very, very good as well. Obviously works as you'd expect. However, here it's free, and I hope that they don't charge for it at some point in the future. Yes, it does mean that when you do try to virtual queue on the app, that there can be times where, you know, there's no spaces left, which happens more often than not. However, that's the little bit of the downside of it being free. I would rather it be free than have to pay and be guaranteed a virtual queuing space. Also, extending the park hours as well, depending on park capacity, is a really good idea, and something I don't know why other parks don't do, to be honest. Halfway through the day today, well, not even that, they basically extended the queue time from 6 p.m. through to 7 p.m, which was really, really cool. And it just helps that capacity, helps you get on some more rides or re-rides or whatever it is that you might want to do. Food here has been really good as well. Average theme park prices for food, but really tasty, nothing to complain about at all with the food. And in terms of ride highlights, it's got to be Silver Star, but also Piraten in Batavia, my new favorite dark ride that I've ever been on. Absolutely fantastic ride. The animatronics in there, the scenes, the smell pods, the story, it was just fantastic. Obviously, like I said, it was completely rebuilt from the ground up back in 2020, and I gotta say, that is a masterpiece that the park can be very, very proud of. Obviously, we are back here for day 2 tomorrow. It's been a coaster heavy day today. We've managed to ride 8 of the 13 coasters that are actually here at the park. So we've got a couple more to do tomorrow, as well as some flats, including obviously Voltron, which obviously I spoke about first thing this morning, and as of 2023 is still that single most expensive attraction here at the park. So cannot wait to get on that one. We've also got those 2 water coasters to get on as well as a couple of others. But overall, it's been a fantastic day here at the park. Cannot wait to get back here tomorrow. And until then, I want to thank you so much for watching this pretty lengthy vlog. But until tomorrow, back here at Europa Park, thank you for watching, and as always, happy riding, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.